Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be informing you on how much it costs to live in Romania. So this cost of living in Romania is for expats, it's for those that want to come and work in Romania. However, if you want to come as a student, I also have a video on the channel, or I already have a video where I spoke about the cost of living for international students in Romania. I'm going to leave that video down in the description box below, so check it out if you want to come here as a student. So this video today is for those that want to come here for work. So I'm going to be telling you guys how much it costs to live in Romania. We all know that Romania is an attractive destination for expats who look forward to come and live in Romania. Hi guys, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Seeing This Reality. If you're new on the channel here, welcome. If you're old on the channel, thanks for coming by to watch another video. On this channel, I talk about my life in Romania. I talk about affordable Romanian universities available for international students. I also click on that notification button so each time I post a video you get notified. So guys, one thing to note is that the official currency of Romania is the Romanian lei, but for more convenient comparison, I'm going to be giving the prices in this video in euros. So guys, the first point that we're going to talk about in this video is renting an apartment or renting a house in Romania. So Romania has smaller cities. In the smaller cities of Romania, such as Iași, such as Pești, such as Alba Iulia, Brașov, Sibiu, Sighișoara, the cost of renting an apartment is usually between 250 and 350 euros per month. So a one bedroom apartment is an apartment where you have a living room, and in that living room you have an open space kitchen, you have the sofa that someone can sit, but at night the sofa can be used as a bed, and then you have the toilet and you have other amenities. So that's a one bedroom apartment here in Romania. Now, for two bedroom apartments in such cities, the rent can be between 350 to 500 euros per month. These prices are average and may vary depending on the condition of the property, the house or the apartment, and the location, with other factors that can determine the price of these houses or of this apartment in Romania. Now let's talk about the cost of apartment in the capital city of Romania, which is Bucharest, and also a more popular city like Cluj-Napoca, which is known for international students. So here the cost of living in the capital city is significantly different. Rental prices are traditionally higher, like the price of an apartment is very high. For a one bedroom apartment in Bucharest or in Cluj-Napoca, it can be rented between 350 to 600 euros per month. And the cost of renting a two-bedroom apartment in the capital city or in Cluj-Napoca ranging between 450 to 800 euros per month. Again, these prices may vary depending on the area of the city and the quality of the accommodation. So now, for someone like me, I came here in Romania in 2019 for studies. I graduated in 2022, and now I am living in Romania as a full-time worker. I already made a video on this channel where I made an apartment tour. I showed my apartment and every other thing that is in the apartment and the price of the apartment, which is 450. But for the sake of better understanding, I'm going to just give like a quick view of my apartment, and which is in Cluj-Napoca, so you can better understand what I'm talking about. So you can see this is my living room. This is a living room where you have like the section where you have the TV, the sofa, and you also have all of this section. You also have an open space kitchen with everything that you need to cook and all of the cupboards. That's an open space kitchen that is connected with the living space. Also have like the dining area. This is a dining area that is connected to the kitchen. You also have this part of the dining area where I use this area to braid hair. Like this is like a little beauty salon for me, but it's also connected to the dining table. This is the bedroom. This is a bedroom. As you can see, it's quite big, but because I'm shooting, I don't know how I can show everything. So this is a bed. Now you also have like the bathroom. So this is a bathroom with a bathtub and everything that you need in it. So I live in a two-bedroom apartment. I just showed you like the living room, which has like we have like a very large space with an open space kitchen with the dining included in a living room and a little space where I do like hair. You have the bathroom, you also have like the bedroom. So I live in a city called Cluj-Napoca, and in an area called Forestry, which is not too far from the city center, and I pay 450 euros per month. That's excluding bills. I'm going to talk about bills later on in this video, where I'll be giving you the total the estimated cost for bills in Romania. Now, if you're looking forward in renting an apartment in Romania, there are reputable sites or there are several websites for finding accommodation for rent in Romania. I'm going to include all of those links or those websites where you can find apartment in Romania down in the description. Let's talk about the prices for utilities here in Romania. As for utilities, their cost in Romania in 2024-2025 has also undergone a drastic change. Yeah, an average cost of utilities for a smaller range of apartment ranges from 100 to 200 euros per month. This amount include electricity, heating, water, garbage collection, and internal maintenance, and other basic services that might be included in any other apartment. So you also need to know that for utilities, the prices varies. In the summer, you can pay like a very little amount, maybe 50 euros for your utilities that include water, electricity, internal maintenance, and other things that might be in your apartment that you might be charged for. Now in the winter, the prices also increase because you have to use like the central heating to keep your apartment warm. Now the utilities can go up to 200 euros per month. It just depends on how you use your heating and how you manage the central heating in your apartment. Now let's also talk about the internet connection. So for the internet connection, you can pay between 5 to 6 euros per month. For me, for my internet connection, I use Vodafone, and I pay 6 euros every month for my internet connection. Also, you also have like internet connection from home. That one is included in is being included in the utility bills that you pay monthly for. Talk about the price of food. Oh, this is the price of food in Romania. Now this might vary very much because it depends on your eating habit. There are people that have like 3 square meals a day, and there are people that have just 2 meals a day. So I'm just going to give an estimate. Last week when I went out with my friend that also lives in Romania, so she has like a family of three. She has two boys, a family of four, sorry. She has two boys, a husband, and herself. And when we were speaking in the course of our conversation, I asked her how much she spent for food. She told me that she spent um not close to not less than 500 euros for food a month. So for a family that lives in Romania, the cost of an average cost of food in Romania, depending on your eating habit, should ranges between 350 to 500 euros per month. So this amount that you can spend on food, you can spend on products like fruits, vegetables, meat, dairy products, cereals, and every other thing that you like to eat, like rice and some other stuff that you like to eat. Now for me, for my example, I live alone and I spend close to 250 per month for food, because I also do like monthly grocery shopping. Like when I get my salary, there's a separate card that I get for food, and in this card I get like 200 euros there. Sometimes I spend all of the 200 euros in that card, and then I will spend a little bit more from my bank card, which sometimes I don't spend from that card as well. So the cost of living for food might varies between individuals. If you're someone that eats a lot and you eat your 3 square meals a day, your the cost of food is going to be high for you as compared to someone that also eat very low. Also, you need to know that if someone that is working on their fitness, now the cost of protein, or to get food that are high in protein, are also very expensive. So this might also affect the cost of your living, or this might also affect the budget in which you spend on food. Now, the cost of eating in restaurants in Romania, when it comes to dining out, prices depend on the type of restaurant and its location. There are some restaurants that are quite expensive because of the ambience, the coziness, the vibe, the view. Such places are very expensive. But on the average, to dine for one person in an inexpensive restaurant will be close to 10 to 15 euros for a full meal. That may include a soup, if for those that eat soup, any Romanian soup or any international soup. Now you have the second meal that you can eat any other thing, which is pasta, mashed potato, anything, and also like a drink. So this three main meal can cost between 10 to 15 euros in a restaurant that is not so expensive. Now in a refined established restaurant where like you have like a very nice cozy view and the restaurant is very beautiful, you might pay between 3 20 to 50 euros per person. So I've been to a restaurant like like Raison Bleu, Radisson Blue, Radisson Blue, the Radisson Blue and C'est la vie. So this is like a hotel with a restaurant that have like a very nice view, and the cost of meal in this restaurant is very expensive. Also, I've been in a restaurant that is really cheap, like Caro, and yeah, in the city center. It's very cheap, and the cost of meal there was not even more than 10 euros. So it just now let's talk about the cost of transportation. Cost of transportation in Romania is not that expensive. Includes particularly for a bus, one way bus is 3 lei, which is not even up to 0 cent euros. That's for a one trip on the bus. Now in the capital city of Romania, the cost of a bus or a tram round is 0.5 to 0.7 euros. For the metro line, the cost is about 7 to 9 euros. Now Cluj-Napoca does not have a metro line. We only have like the bus and the tram, which is like 3 lei, which is close to 0.5 euros. And also, one thing about Romania is that, or Cluj, I don't know about other cities, but for Cluj where I live, transportation on Friday is free. You don't have to pay transportation to go anywhere, either on the bus, on the train. But now if you're taking like a taxi, Uber, now you have to pay. Also, for students, the cost of transportation is free. Students don't pay anything for going to. Also, for the train, I don't know how much they pay for now, but they also have discount on their train. Let's talk about medical services. So if you're someone that is working in Romania and your company pay tax for you, um the health facilities can be free. Now you go to your family doctor, and if you're sick, you go to your family doctor, you do checkups, and now the doctor will prescribe you medicine. Now those medicine that will be prescribed to you, when you go now to the pharmacy, you're going to pay for the drugs that they are going to give you, but that is not so expensive. You also have like the emergency hospital that is free, like it's free of charge. If you're really sick and you go there, you'll be treated for free. Now, treatment in private institution require an additional cost. If you're going to a private hospital, you have to pay like an additional cost, but they are still lower than in that. But the cost of medical treatment here in Romania is really, guys, that was all I'm able to explain in this video. If there's something that I did not mention and you still want to know, please leave a comment down in the comments below and ask me your question, and ask me what you want to know about the cost of living in Romania, and I am going to explain that to you. That being said, I've come to the end of this video. I hope that you found this video useful. Please do not forget to subscribe, click on that notification button, so each time I post a video you get notified. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in another one. Bye.